Say the pledge if you're able. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Call order roll call, starting on my far left.
Councilperson Jeremiah Holden.
Mayor. Mayor Jimmy John King.
Councilperson Brent Byard. Councilperson Josh Hart.
No, I got my glasses. Approval of agenda.
You got it from here.
You got nothing to add? You guys want to add anything?
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve agenda.
We've got a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
We've got a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. Approval of council meeting minutes of the regular meeting of February 27th, 2024.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
We have a motion to approve. Do we have a second?
Second then.
Questions, discussion, additions, subtractions? All in favor say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? That'll carry. That'll take us right into finance and budget. You got the accounts payable and the additional listing. And if you have any questions, you can ask Finance Director Carla.
I'll make a motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve. Do we have a second?
Second then.
We have a second. Questions or discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That also carries. That's going to take us right into the general business part of the meeting tonight. And the first item under general business tonight will be a joint powers agreement with Homestead County. We've had our first reading and our public hearing, correct? Staff has been working with Homestead County. Oh, this is a joint powers agreement for massage license inspections. Staff has been working with Homestead County Public Health and Sheriff's Department on assisting us with providing massage license inspections, investigations, and other related enforcement activities. They have been very helpful as we navigate through this new territory of licensing for our community. Attached, please find a joint powers agreement outlining the two parties' responsibilities. So then the council action, if you've read through this and kind of understand it, is to approve the joint power agreement for massage license inspections. So we got questions or discussion? Okay, Bill.
They're going to just be better equipped at doing the inspections, and so it was basically at their request, if all the cities in the county, since they'll be coordinating that, could have roughly the same language, which you saw in the ordinance, and now roughly the same program for inspections.
Okay, do they inspect annually, or do we have to call for inspections, or how does this work?
It sounds like they will probably do an annual inspection, but they're also going to do inspections once they get like a complaint or something.
So
they'd be working.
If they get a complaint and they do an inspection, do they bill us?
Well, I talked to them. They're willing for now not to have any fee, even though they got it proposed in here. We've actually asked them that since we're just getting into this and trying to understand it, and if we want to keep inspections with them or change out, if we can have some kind of progressive plan. So they agreed to do it as a pilot project, no fee for us now. But we're giving them a heads up that there probably will have to be some fee established. And then is it based on an annual or on a complete
Well, wouldn't the
basis?
annual inspection go to the massage parlor? Because they're the ones who got to have the annual inspection.
That's what they said. What's going to happen is, as every governmental entity does, they incorporate an inspection fee into the application fee. So.
Well, I mean, just so we're not getting, the city itself isn't getting billed for this.
Yeah, so that's the way it's at least going to sit for a year, and then we'll have to review and see how it goes, what kind of inspections they do, or if they set up a schedule based on the complaints or the actions.
Okay. Any other questions or discussion? What do you think about massages, Brent?
Never had one.
They're nice. Jeremiah, you seem to be smiling. You look like you're tickled pink there. anything to say about massages? You should try it. Now we have massage parlors and they're gonna be inspected, you might wanna try it. Josh? You guys know what you're missing. Alright, any other discussion or questions? Any motion?
Move to approve.
Jeremiah has moved to approve the joint powers agreement for massage license inspection services. Do we have a second?
Second that.
We have a second. Questions or discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. I'll tell you what, that takes us right out of motions and general business for the night. Takes us to the mayor's staff and consultant reports. Tonight's mayor's report. We'd like to send our sympathies as a city out to the families of Betty Holton, Herb Kendall, Shirley Highland, Krista Finley, and Marvin Spot Cash Vicker, 105-year-old World War II veteran. If you never met the man, you didn't know what you were missing. He was quite a guy. Don't forget, this Friday, March 15th, at the old 7th Event Center in the scene, is this year's Stewartville area Toast and Taste, Stewartville area Foundation Toast and Taste. I'm getting like Joe Biden, I'll get it out eventually, just give me a second. And this year's project is the Stewartville area food insecurity, which is becoming more and more of a problem in every community. The foundation wants to help out with that, so if you haven't got your tickets, they can still get them at the door, can't they? Yep, get them at the door, it's gonna be a fun time. And on the 16th, after you tasted and toasted Racine, you can go out to the Sportsman Club. It's a wild game feed on Saturday, March 16th. Now there's some tasty stuff out there too you probably never tasted before. So try and get out there. Seems like there's something on Sunday too.
St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day, that's correct. Green beer. Huh? We'll all have to try some of that too. And don't forget, tomorrow, the girls' basketball team plays at noon in the first round of the state tournament. They're up there 8-0, getting psyched up. So good luck to the girls. And the boys play this Friday at Mayo Civic Center against Byron for the section championships. Both teams have had they've had an outstanding season, and I hope it continues for them, and we're all wishing the best for them. Now, I've got nothing else, so I'm gonna hand it off to City Administrator Bill.
All right, we did have an update meeting with High Forest Township, or reports in your packet, 2 items to quick highlight. We did have an update meeting with High Forest Township, talked about 15th, and trying to work out planning for funding that project. And then also gave them a hint that we're gonna, as we do this, or get into this year, visit with them on the other joint area roads that we either share with them or work with them on, and whose responsibility lies where.
You guys know what Bill's talking about there? The other roads we share, or we help them with, plus the fire hall, the rental of the fire hall.
The second item I saw in the packet, the State Patrol did follow up with us and actually came down to visit with the staff. It sounds like they'll work with us, be patient, because Jen will be working with Sean and his department, because 10th Street is due for a seal coating. So then we'll readjust the painting, striping, and then possibly some extra signage there to make sure a actual right turn lane is established, and that should help with some of the conflict that occurred about a month or so ago.
So they're gonna be able to get their guys to back off a little bit on that?
That's what it sounds like they'll do. They'll be patient with that until we can get that done. And we told them we can't get it done, obviously, until the weather's conducive to the work we do and then the painting.
That'll happen between July 8th and August 30th. That's when that will get chips in.
And that should work.
All right, any questions for Administrator Bill? All right, thanks, Bill. Finance Director Carla, do you have a report?
Just getting ready for the auditors. They will be here on Thursday. Just doing a lot of detailed reporting for them as they are getting ready to come.
Any questions for Carla? All right, thank you, Carla. Public Works Director Sean, you got anything to tell us?
I was in school last week, so I did not get a report in. I laid in front of you guys papers. We had a park board meeting last night. And some of the two things they wanted to cover in there was they're looking at putting up the pavilion lean-to shelters, a couple of them there. That was all stuff that was projected in the first place, so that's nothing new. But the one thing they want to add now is in some of these pictures, they got that wall in the background, a mural, and they would like to do some kind of mural down there that would reflect something like that. They would elevate it up in the air so that it wouldn't be accessible for vandalism, was the plan. And they would like to put it kind of back along the tree line between the golf course and the skate park. Not that they needed a vote, but before they went to too much trouble, I thought maybe we should mention it to you guys to make sure that everybody is on board with something like that before they put a whole bunch of time and effort into getting too deep into the details of it. So just wanted to get a little feedback from you guys as to what you feel about it. And then Brent, you can go over what the park board meeting last night kind of said.
The park board was, I guess, fine with it. The questions were like how they were gonna, what they're gonna paint on the mirror, or what they were gonna use for the murals. They're still looking into that. And like there's a map here where they want to put it roughly. Back in this corner. So it'd be in the west side.
You should have a sheet that has this small print on it in the center of it. Shows kind of where it's drawn in the mural there.
No, is that what they want to do this year, or are they looking at getting them sunscreens up this year?
All of the,
Oh, really? And the additional cement too, we're looking at that this year?
no, not that.
Okay. Well,
Just
they're looking at-
between the murals and the shelters, they would like to get going.
Oh, okay.
And the murals, they'd like to maybe work with the art department or some local artists. And before they approve it, it'd come before the city council or the park board to approve like a rough draft of what the murals would look like.
Park board thinks it's a good idea, don't they?
If they had no way of any problem, just the questions were, what are you gonna do with it? I mean, how are you gonna do it? Are you gonna put wood or block or like a canvas?
The thing is, you want to make it something that's quality enough
Yeah,
that
they were
it's going to look
looking.
decent.
They weren't sure. I mean, just beginning stages, they were gonna get into what they could do. They were gonna do some research and ask some people that did murals and what they could do. You know, a lot of murals are on block or brick.
All right. Well,
So
I guess
you guys, as far as okay with them to move forward and get
yeah,
more,
they need to start looking at it hard.
and then present what kind of material or what it would be, the specifics of it.
They've kind of got their sun shelters figured out already, don't they, how they're gonna do them?
Well,
Or not?
get the side, yeah, general, yeah.
All right. Yeah? Yeah, I'm good with it. Your mind? Yep.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
All right, come on, go forward with it. Start doing some digging. All right, anything else, Sean?
Other than that, they've done a lot of buckthorn. The amphitheater bathrooms are pretty much done.
Really?
Cody's gonna be in to put the partitions up this week yet. We just met before the council meeting to show them where they're at. Other than that, and then there's some touch-up painting when the weather's good for us to get out and finish up touch-up painting. But other than that, it's ready to go. The floor is also scheduled, but that has to wait till warmer weather also before we can do that public floor.
All right. Great news. Thanks, tell the guys they're doing a good job keeping the streets plowed, everything's looking good out there.
Street sweeper started today. He'll be in tonight, sweeping streets.
Perfect. All right, city engineer's not here, library director, fire chief, you got a report for us?
Yes, sir.
Good.
So we had a little bit of a slower month in February, which is always good. We had only 2 fire calls, some fire alarms, false alarms, and 42 EMS runs, so a total of 44. So a slower month for us. We're starting to see significant failures with some of our handheld radios, pagers. So I worked with Carla to get some replacements ordered so we can proactively get those before we start to see a large number of failures. So just trying to be ahead of the curve on those. With the pagers, we were told in January that within the next 5 years, our VHF paging system will likely go away. So our new pagers are dual band, so they can be paged off of the current VHF system now. Then when it all switches over to 800 megahertz, these dual band pagers will be compatible with the new system. So plan in place to replace those over the next 4 years. So that way when the old VHF goes away, we're already where we need to be. So other than that, we do have a couple of CRP burn requests that were put in. So we got some folks that can hopefully try to get those done by the end of the month. So you see some smoke in the area here this month. So it's kind of nice.
Are we under a burning ban again right now, or not? They look like it.
Not that I'm aware of, no. No, there's a lot of burning going on around. I haven't heard of any bans, but of course, yeah, things continue on and continue to get drier. It could make it difficult by the end of the month. They're planning for the 23rd to get the 2 requests that we have done. We'll have to see what the weather does if it allows, but that's our plan as of right now. So
Good. Questions for the chief? Thanks, chief, for coming. No pool director, committee commission board reports, chamber comments. You got the chamber newsletter and the packet in there. There's a lot of stuff on that coming up. You got your Easter egg hunt. You got some of that stuff. You got all kinds of stuff. We missed the egg bake breakfast was last Sunday if you didn't get there. EDA, HRA, we meet next week. Finance. When you want to meet, Carlos? We got to meet on some of this, don't we?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
try to see if you can meet before the EDA meeting.
Okay,
If not,
next
right
Tuesday.
after the EDA meeting. So next Tuesday, there's a preferred date.
So you want the
Like at
regular finance and
5:15 is-
EDA finance to meet at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay. You're on finance, aren't you? What time you talking at?
5:15, right here.
Can you do that? Okay. All right, let's figure it that way then. Library?
Nothing.
Park board?
Sean kind of mentioned about the skate park. The other few items where we talked quite a bit, again, about the disc golf. We're gonna try coming up with some rules and regulations, so I guess it's more of a community course. And then the other thing is the county is donating a communication board to hang in the pool. And it's for kids with like autism or difficulty speaking. And I volunteered Josh to kind of help with, cause we can decide like what stickers or what they want on there. And since Josh kind of works that at school, we thought he'd be a good choice. Cause we get to customize what we want. Like, Rochester might be different, but it's through the county, doesn't cost the city anything. And we thought it'd be good to go to the pool with all the kids.
This is the first you heard of this, Jeff?
No, I heard about it walking in. It'll be okay though.
Well, they'll also include Jay Flynn from the pool.
Yeah.
To know the stuff that gets asked the most out of the pool.
And they'll just hanging out somewhere on the inside of the pool. And, I guess that's about it.
Good. So we get a good meeting. Personnel, I guess, who else is up? Personnel.
Haven't met.
Okay.
We should start tomorrow, right?
You new guy starts tomorrow?
Yeah. Called me today and asked how many guys, we know how many donuts to bring.
Make donuts?
Well, he didn't make them, but he's gonna get some, so he starts off on a good foot with them.
Who's making donuts?
The donut chef, he's bringing them.
Where's he bringing them?
There's a shop.
Oh, time. I gotta be there.
Where you gonna come?
I haven't met him.
Well, I'm not, I'll change the number of donuts, I didn't know you were doing it.
You taking orders, what kind I like or what?
No, you take what you
You ain't
get.
gonna get off on the best foot. Planning and zoning. You got anything coming up, Cheryl?
Nope.
Public safety, we got the calls for service in there. Busy month again. He's doing just a grand job, he's doing great work out there. Public Works,
Nothing.
ready,
On our report,
roll call,
no reporter.
Transit Advisory Committee.
We're gonna get the Director of Transportation coming one of these meetings to co-report with Dan, but you can see that on future meeting.
No communications. I don't see anyone that wants to use the open mic. Last motion of the evening is to adjourn. Do we hear a motion?
I'll make the motion to adjourn.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned.